everyone. I'm Clark Bryan. I'm the Executive and Artistic Director of Aeolian Hall.
And I'm Brian Gloyd.
And what do you do here?
Name something.
How about you go to get liquor a lot?
Not personally. Yes, I take care of the bar, help manage the volunteer, help for the finances, bookkeeping, general manager. If you're coming in, I'll probably see you.
Yeah. So almost everybody at the hall has what would be a number of departments in other organizations in their job portfolio. Yeah. So I guess
we have hats for every department, so we just change hats.
We just wanted to reach out to you today and give you some updates about all the work that we're doing here. It's a really hop-in place, and we're also very active over at our new home at First St. Andrew's Church. We have some designated space there for our some of our programs, so we'll tell you about that in a minute. Brian, do you want to start with talking about shows that are coming up?
Yes, we have shows upstairs. We have shows downstairs in our two new lounges. We are actually sitting in the Southern Lounge here, in the sumptuous Southern Lounge.
With our new window.
Yes.
This is not a new window. It's a window that was covered over with plywood and drywall on this side, and we've had it restored, and it looks out onto our gorgeous enclosed patio. So, yeah.
That's right. Pretty happy about that. Mm-hmm. So 2 lounges downstairs, 1 main hall upstairs. Lots
3 lounges.
Well, okay, we'll call it for 3.
Well, no, there's the Rebel Heart Lounge right over there. We have 3.
We won't split hairs. We've got 3 lounges and 1 main hall, all ready to go for the fall, and we have a huge lineup for the fall. So no matter what your flavor of music is, we think we've got something for you. If it's tribute, how about ABBA? Or Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers. If it's singer-songwriter Dan Mangan's in October, Hawksley Workman's in, Andre Bisson. I'm just looking at all these. We are packed. We are just packed for the fall. So please take a look on the website, www.aeolianhall.ca/events, and take a look and find the one that fits what you like to hear. I want to tell you
there's one special one that I remember you had CDs before we even got together at this group, right? So
that we're just talking about the third week of October. Chanticleer is
October 26th.
October 26th. Chanticleer is going to be here. A cappella group, world class, top of the heap from San Francisco, will be in here for a intimate concert in the main hall. That would be a must-see if you're interested in the highest quality of classical presentation.
It's not just classical though; they do everything.
They do.
Yeah,
they do.
It's a really wide array of repertoire.
If you saw Voce 8, it would be on a similar vein. So
because they performed with Voce 8 as well, right?
Yeah.
And I think the King Singers. Anyway, these groups are all at this particular level. We've been really so lucky in the last few years to have great choirs come
Please
here.
take a look on the website for Chanticleer. And the same week...
And you remember Matt Elber was in Chanticleer,
that's
right?
That's
so Matt Elber has been on our stage, 2-time Grammy winning in that choir. And has worked with our kids in El Sistema, so we have a tie-in to Chanticleer.
It's a big web out there. Yeah. Everything weaves into everything else.
Right.
But earlier that week, we have Jan. Do you want to talk a little bit about Jan?
Sure, yeah. So if you don't know, I'm a classical pianist, and I love classical music. And classical music, of course, it's not just Beethoven. It's like the last 300-400 years of music. So I've been playing during the pandemic a lot of music from all over the world, recording it, and I stumbled across a pianist named Jan Myrtinen, who recorded the complete works of Jan Sibelius, who is a Finnish composer, very famous, for Sony Classical, and has also recorded and is in the process of recording the complete works of Chopin. He's done an album of this Hino Kaski, an amazing Finnish composer, just tons of other albums, but he is a phenomenal pianist and won the Chopin piano competition and he is coming to Aeolian Hall, and the date is October 22nd. This is a must-see. He's also willing to do a performance class, so we're going to be rounding up some really ambitious pianists to perform for him and learn some things from him. So I'm really excited about this. Can you tell?
Okay, moving on.
All right, moving along. So we have other programs. We don't just have performance. So the Pride choruses. So we moved from Pride Men's Chorus and we opened up the upper voices. And this is a choir that's open to everyone, all identities. We have a bumper crop of participants. We started out last week with 52, and I know at least a dozen who couldn't make the first rehearsal. So a lot of fun. We have some youth members of the choir, all ages. We're doing amazing music this year. If you're looking for a place to sing, it's a great place to sing, a really united community with a mission to sing out and change hearts. It's just, it makes my heart glad every time I hear them sing. And then our El Sistema program, our free after-school music program is flourishing. We are, as I mentioned, running the classes out of First St. Andrew's Church. And we have right now 117 participants in the program with a waiting list of, I think, something like 20 or so. It keeps growing and changing, but all ages 6 to 19. The kids perform in an orchestra, full orchestra with oboe and bassoon. Can you believe it? They sing in a choir. We have amazing choir directors, and we feed them a full meal 3 days a week. And they also can get free pianos and piano lessons.
Excellent.
It's a lot. It's a great opportunity. Most of the participants happen to be newcomer families, and they're from all over the world. Many of them kind of come from very traumatic situations where guns have been pointed at their parents' heads, and they're new to London. They're learning the language. It's a really great way to fill the gap when there aren't the resources for these families to offer anything extra to their children. So I'm very, very excited about starting out the year this way, and what kinds of inspiration we can offer these kids.
So that's a fast growing program.
Fast growing, and lots of needs.
Right.
So
we fundraise continually to support that program.
Yes, so I always call the Aeolian the daily miracle because it's been 20 years against all odds here in the East Village, and we are growing, and we have a very big vision. But we need your help. We definitely need your help. And so, for example, we feed the kids a meal. We could use some sponsorship money for that, or if you want to come down and volunteer and help feed the kids, we have a commercial kitchen there. We need help in the classroom. We need to get some instruments or instruments repaired. All costs money. As I mentioned, there's just all kinds of things. There's administrative assistant work in the office that we need. So if you're at all able, do reach out to us. Again, our website is aeolianhall.ca, and you can contact us anytime. Come into the box office here, and we'd be glad to let you know about any opportunities we have to be part of this wonderful movement we call the Aeolian.
Anything else? We've got Pride Chorus. We have
something new. We have new stuff out. Something new outside.
Yes. A lot of history here with this hall since it was built in the late 1800s.
Like what?
Well, just pick something. When we started,
we were married here, right?
We were married here. I don't think that's on the sign, but we have some recognition by the city in terms of a plaque. A sign that's actually now in place just outside the hall, just to the
and I have a copy of it.
Just to the west of the hall, where the patio is. And here's a picture, so you can see.
Yeah. So right here, we have this amazing photo of the Aeolian at night with Sue Braden. And then we have, there was a wonderful event here in 1927 for the NAACP, the National Association of the Advancement of Colored People. And you can see the fire station down here. You see when the first branch of the London Public Library was here. The old Aeolian that burned down by Colburn Street. And Chicoria being here. And then there's our story. Theatre London was here as well in the, I think it was the 70s when they were renovating the Grand Theatre. But just a really amazing thing to have. People always ask about the history of Aeolian Hall. So come on down and see it. We've got some copies of it inside the hall thanks to the city as well. And we're really happy to preserve this history and keep making it the history for the future here. So
That's great. That pretty much covers what we want to.
I think so, yeah. Okay. So we really appreciate you listening, and we'll try to keep you updated on things as best as we can. And we want to thank you again for all your support, coming to concerts. Many of you donate to the Aeolian, and that's what keeps us alive. And we want to really thank you for that.
So in terms of donations and for attending, for showing interest, for helping, for volunteering, for whatever you do, if you do it, we recognize it and we're thankful. Thank you so much.
Thank you.